Hello and welcome back everyone to Universe Sandbox 2, and today we are in the, update, I believe 24, with the lasers and surface grids and all that good stuff. I've been wondering how water works on like Jupiter, but because it's a gas giant, I don't think we can make it show up. Unless, wait a second, if we were to fire a projectile fast enough at Jupiter that it were to vaporize off the gas, while still maintaining enough of Jupiter for the water to be visible. Let's get a Neptune-sized object. Let's fire it at Jupiter, and let's turn Neptune to water and speed it up quite a bit. Neptune's already a lot of water. Just gotta pump that up a little bit. Beautiful. Neptune is now actually like complete water. And now all we have to do is speed up its, how fast do we want to go? We don't want to completely obliterate Jupiter. We just want to murder Jupiter to the point where its skin gets ripped off. That sounds pretty painful, but again, you know, it's normal. Normal things for space. So let's go ahead and just do like 1,000 times faster than a normal collision. This should definitely have an effect on Jupiter. Probably a pretty heavy effect. But we're going to be displacing all of this water into Jupiter, and it should heat it up to the point where it loses all the gas at once. And that will turn it into a beautiful rocky planet with oceans. I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen here. It's already getting pretty warm from the tidal forces. And oh yeah, that hit with quite a bit of force. Look at the plume of water and steam that just got thrown off of Neptune from the impact. And the impact is actually so fast that Jupiter has reached, wait, what? Where's the temperature? The average surface temperature is over 1.5 million degrees Celsius. We're at like, I think we're at like nuclear fusion levels. Can someone quickly, because the maximum temperature is definitely at nuclear fusion levels at this point. I mean, we're talking 726 million degrees Celsius. Absolutely insane. So this may have actually been a little bit too much force. And it looks like Neptune is doing a strange roll, which is just causing more damage. Jupiter's getting ripped in half right now. Wow, isn't space beautiful? Oh, Jupiter, don't run away. Don't run away. Here we go. Okay, so Jupiter is now letting out a lot of heat and a lot of material as it shrinks. Its mass is dropping rather quickly. That's okay, that's the plan actually. We want the hydrogen to all be gone. Excuse me. Dude, you are still at like ridiculous temperature. Oh, is most of Jupiter not? Oh, most of Jupiter is only in like the thousands. It's only that one point that's at 720 million degrees, so that's unfortunate. We're going to have to bake Jupiter a little. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It is actually throwing away the hydrogen very quickly. Oh, look at that! The silicate content is oh my god! Wow! Oh no, it's going to die. Oh. Oh, it got too small. No! Okay. Okay, we just have to balance this a little bit better. So we need this to be we need the impact area to be bigger. So we're gonna do another thing the size of Jupiter so that we can get most of the surface heated up. But we don't want most of the surface to hit quite the temperature it was at before. I think actually if we just do this, and let's do 10 times the speed, because we did it a little bit too toasty last time. Turning Jupiter into a habitable planet with one impact. Can it be done? Wow, the tidal forces just instantly caused Jupiter to throw away most of its mass. That's extremely impressive. I mean, I did not expect it to be quite that fast. Okay, so Jupiter is now moving pretty quickly. The kinetic energy was transferred across pretty fast. There's a lot of water, which is currently plasma, but hopefully it cools down before a majority of it's gone. So Jupiter is doing its thing. It's starting to let out its material now. Hopefully that's the hydrogen, but the hydrogen's just gas. Is it the water? Are we getting rid of the water? There's like a cooking show, but for planets. Oh, no, it looks like the hydrogen's decreasing. Okay, so if we speed things up even more. Okay, the percentage of hydrogen is dropping extremely quickly. We're now at 12%, 10%, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. But once that's gone, the water is going to start leaving. And that's the scary part, because the water is actually plasma. It's still too toasty. The surface temperature is going to be dropping, though, so maybe it has a chance of survival. Okay. Oh! It's stable! Guys, we did it with one impact! One impact! Oh my god. That's looking pretty good. Now we just let it cool down. Okay. Really, really successful, that test run. We actually hit it perfect. We perfectly turned Jupiter into a habitable planet in one hit, pretty much. Of course, the gravity, it's 285 times the mass of Earth, so we're gonna have to cheat a little bit. We'd have to hit it at a grazing shot instead of a direct shot, so that most of the material was ejected instead of being absorbed. But that's kind of a small nitpick. I've done that before, so this is testing a different part. Doing it all at once would be pretty damn challenging, but I do, if you want to try it on your own, go ahead. I mean, if you have a lot of time to use up. Very exciting stuff. Okay, so Jupiter's actually hitting like a reasonable temperature now. This spot is still at 90,000 degrees. Most of Jupiter is actually at negative 175 though. It's gonna start freezing soon. But we want to let that bad area cool down, so let's just speed it up even more. 100 years per second, let's go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. It's got a almost, oh, look at, that's so odd. Look at the patterns. Yo, that's weird. They're just about the same temperature too. Just like lingering. Okay, so at this point, it's very cold. No kidding. We're gonna slow things down because there's no reason for it to be at this point. Ooh, on collide. Pause on collide. That would have been really useful, like, so many times. Thank you, Harry, for subscribing at tier 1. Are furries legal in Vooperia? Okay, we're gonna leave that question for another time. We're not going to answer that on stream, I'm sorry. That one's not happening. How is their land showing up when it's literally 0.5% silicate? How is this happening? Like, what is that, ice? Oh, that's gotta be ice forming. Okay, so let's warm things up to like a reasonable amount. 20 degrees. Very nice. And let's tweak the composition down. Obviously, oh geez, we have to keep this at 0. So we will just pull this up. If we wanted this to be a little bit more successful, we definitely... What? Yo, look at this. What does it mean? It's like an alien message. Oh, that's so neat. We broke the planet. We've created aliens. Beautiful. Wow. That's so neat. We can see like we can see the impact, and when it hit, it kind of grazed a tiny bit, and we can see where it slid across the surface, and just a tiny bit of temperature deviation is still there, just enough for it to show an ice versus non-ice. That's really interesting. Not super realistic, but we did something strange. Huh. Well, I'm gonna say that's one of the coolest looking patterns we have ever made. But for the thumbnail, now that I have the power to do beauty, watch this. Okay, we don't want it to be quite that powerful. Magic cold laser. Why is it so big? Why is it so large? That's still like way too much, my friend. -1 exawatt is, and then like, how big do we want it to be? Like that large? Okay, fantastic. I'll just okay, let's see if this works. Nope, not quite. We need more power. Not quite. Need more power. Oh, never mind. Okay, then we're just gonna do this. I can do my clickbait thumbnails in Universe Sandbox 2 now. Look at this. Look at this magic. I can draw the arrow onto the planet. Photoshop, never heard of it. I've just got Universe Sandbox 2. Wow. So many practical uses. So many practical uses for the update. Have you ever been like, whoa, I don't want Photoshop, I just want to draw arrows in the game? Well, shoot, this update is for you. This is it, boys. This is the one. Giant ice arrows, only in Universe Sandbox 2. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I have no clue what happened there. I'm just guessing that the impact was so large, it's thrown the temperature off kind of permanently a tiny bit in those areas. Or it may have changed the elevation, because there is an elevation map now, isn't there? Let's see if it changed the oh no, the elevation is just completely messed up. Oh, look at that ice. That's so odd. There's 5.5 kilometers deep of ice in those spots. Why though? Why? Why is the ice going like to the center of the planet in these spots? I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe bug we found. See ya.